You just heard a violin virtuoso with a vibe that has gone viral, and during the school year, you can find him teaching orchestra at William James Middle School in Fort Worth. Award-winning violinist, composer, arranger, and educator Armond Vance Wimberly is here to share his story. Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, so glad to have you, especially because we're having a wedding today, so we need a violinist indeed. So when did you first pick up a violin? I want to know more about you. What inspired you? How'd you get into this?
So as a kid, I always had a lot of creative energy, and so I sought out different outlets, mainly through artistic expression, like painting pictures and drawing pictures, and also like dancing. And so I always had this creative energy that was building up. And so when I was in middle school, I actually heard this hip hop violinist on America's Got Talent. And I heard him again on YouTube, and I was like, I didn't know the violin was capable of that.
Yeah.
And so that really, I never imagined the violin in that dimension of playing like hip hop and R&B music that I grew up listening to. And so I thought that was very inspiring for me. And I was also inspired by video games called Guitar Hero and Rock Band. And that motivated me to learn an actual instrument. And so, yeah, and I had really great teachers, and they just steered me in the right direction, and I'm here now.
Wow, wow. Well, you are here now, indeed. You've gone viral at this point.
Yes.
You're on Good Morning Texas. You're going to be performing at a TV wedding. You've done hundreds of weddings, though, my goodness. So tell me, because you talked about that creative energy, what does it feel like when you perform, when you're allowing all of that energy to come out? Yeah,
it's very liberating. I mean, I know that I'm walking in my purpose every day when I pick up the violin and I'm performing, because it really feeds my soul. And it also feels good to connect with others through music and have them feel something that can't really be described through words, but only felt and so energetically. And so it just really feels liberating. That's the best way to put it.
Music is so powerful, and to be able to control it in a way where you can evoke emotion and be able to bring the best out of people. I think music is such a connecting factor when it comes to us as humans, and so I love to hear that. Now, tell me, a Google search, got you from Ohio to Fort Worth?
The internet is a really fun place. Like after I graduated from Ohio State University, I was looking for orchestra director job. Yep, go Bucks. So I was looking for an orchestra director job, and I wanted to move somewhere warm. And so I was like, okay, orchestra director jobs in Texas. 'Cause I was like, Texas is pretty warm, right? And so a job for Fort Worth ISD popped up, and then I was just like, well, what the heck? And so I just was willing to try new things, and they called me down for an interview, got the job, and then relocated to Texas.
I was about to say, it's time to pack it up and bring it down here at that point.
No, exactly.
Tell me, do your students think you're like the coolest teacher ever, or what?
I mean, I feel like the first, like when they're sixth graders, when I first get them, they're like, I feel like they think I'm cool. But then it kind of wears off. It wears off. Like, just like any other teacher.
We do this social media thing, okay? We all go viral.
Exactly.
All the
They're like,
kids.
we already got 1 point. They're like, we got more views. We got 1 million views on this one. We got 1 million views. And like they're just used to it. So you know, it's kind of cool though, because like they don't know that they're the only ones that get that not many kids get that type of experience, that type of attention. So.
But you know what? I think kids are so interested in social media, obviously, and so to be able to have someone that is kind of navigating it in a successful way, I think it's also kind of a role model without them even knowing it. You know?
Yeah,
so
I agree.
You test them pretty often, So you arranged your song, or it's called Clatch It, right?
Clatch It.
So how did you convince all 60 of your students to then play this, and how'd they do?
Yeah, well, they kind of just got voluntold to play it. I said I convinced them to play it, and I played the beat for them and everything. And the sixth graders that I teach, they really liked the beat, and they were like, "Oh, this is cool. I like this." I'm like, "Perfect. That's good."
You got them.
Yeah, and some of my eighth graders were just like, they played music that I've written before, and they collaborated with the sixth graders. Like all my classes performed for it, and so it was a little watered down for the eighth graders. And they were like, "This is kind of boring."
Yeah, you gotta jizz it up a little bit.
So I had to give them some extra parts and everything, because at the end of the day, the kids, they want to have fun.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got to see a little bit of your art in action, and so if people are interested in having you at their event, or they just want to hear you play, where can they find you?
So yes, thank you for asking. So they can go to my website to book me for a private event. They can go to my website, armondvance.com. Follow me on social media at Armond V Strings, and you can stay updated about any upcoming performances. I do host my own events sometimes as well. But yeah.
Nice.